everyone, my name is Sydney.
And my name is Lexy. So for today's spooky interview, we will be discussing the pandemic with none other than Avicellus, a plague doctor from the Middle Ages. Thank you for attending, Avicellus.
This meeting is virtual, so you don't have to wear, the whole get-up, you know?
Well, you can never be too safe while a plague is floating around. I've heard these computers of yours can have viruses. I'll be keeping my get-up on during the interview, thank you very much.
Okay then, I guess we'll get straight into the questions. Dr. Avicellus, during your time as a medical professional during the plague, how did you prevent the spread of illness?
Well, one of the ways we prevented the spread of illness was to use quarantine.
Oh, we're doing that in 2020. People are asked to stay home and avoid large gatherings, to minimize trips to the store, to only come to school on alternate days.
Wait a minute. You're still going to the store and to school and you call that a quarantine?
Well, yeah. I mean, how'd you do it in medieval times?
Well, in medieval times, if someone in a family got sick, we'd nail all the doors and windows of the house shut from the outside until everybody either died or recovered.
That sounds drastic. Did it work?
That depends. Were you looking for them to die or recover?
Recover, hopefully.
Well, let's just say it was a bit hit or miss.
That's unfortunate. Didn't you have anything else you could do for a sick person?
Well, yes, we did have some treatments. In many cases, we used leeches. Most diseases, of course, are due to a patient having too much blood.
Oh, wait. Too much blood?
Absolutely. Can't have too much of that stuff, you know. The leeches would suck out a bunch of blood, and eventually the patient got better.
How do you know the patient really got better and didn't just say they got better so you take the leeches off?
What? That's just crazy talk. Leeches are state-of-the-art medical technology.
Did you use anything less gross?
Well, everybody knows that diseases that aren't caused by too much blood are caused by miasma or bad air. So one way to keep healthy was to carry around fresh flowers or dried herbs and put them in front of your nose all day long so you would only smell nice things.
In 2020, we've been keeping ourselves amused by making funny videos and spreading them with our advanced technology. How did you manage to cope during a pandemic without smartphones or computers?
You think you're so special because you make up songs to amuse yourselves during the plague?
Nah, Corona, keeping me stuck inside. When will this go all away?
That's like so 6 centuries ago. Ring Around the Rosie, that's where it's at.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all...
In school, we wear masks and face shields for protection. I see you have a mask on. What sorts of things do people wear for protection in the medieval times?
I've seen your masks. The koala paw prints are cute, but those hazmat suits... Where's your sense of style? You look like a sack of potatoes decided to become an astronaut. Now, our PPE had style. It had class. The mask had total protection for the face, and the beak was filled with herbs to filter out the bad air. We'd wear a leather cape and hat and gloves. We'd only touch our patients by poking them with our walking sticks. That's right. We'd poke them with sticks. Just remember that the next time you want to complain about your own doctor having a cold stethoscope.
Well, it does make us feel a little better that we seem to be having an easier time with COVID-19 than you had with the Black Death. It kind of puts things in perspective a bit.
I'd say you don't even have a cool name for your plague. I mean, COVID-19? Seriously? What's up with the numbers? The Black Death. Now, that was a cool name. Nothing says, fear me, like the Black Death. Seriously, try harder, people! What about consumption? What about the Great Influenza? You had a full century to come up with an awesome name for the next plague, and you couldn't come up with some cooler one than COVID-19?
Well, thank you, Dr. Avicellus, for attending our interview. We'll be sure to suggest some new names for our plague to the CDC, and hopefully they'll take them.
Hopefully we won't have to deal with this again for a long, long time.
Hopefully true. Thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, we are very honored.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Lexy. And you just watched a spooky interview. Bye, girls!
Bye!
Hello, Patsy.
Avicellus.
Nope.
Avicellus.
Nope.
No? Avicellus. 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 Avicellus.
Okay.
Avicellus, 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 Avicellus.
Well, I just have to stand here and look pretty.
I will sacrifice myself to Avicellus.
Oh, Corona!